There you hear. We are going to Chicago next month, and we are looking forward to seeing their bike collection. And we're gonna do a what's in their bike, what's in your. What's that, Java? The outcome at the end is always good. You know, it's like I like building my bikes the way I build them. This rat rod build that I just finished doing, I had so much fun building it because before it's like I'm a graphic designer, so my attributes to build a bike is backwards. Like I already see the finished product, and I build it such. But this rat rod it's been really cool with me, and I've been really happy with it. And I paid attention to details because we all three of us, all four of us, have had conversations with one another, and we always talk about details. We always joke around the chains. Hey, I'm letting y'all know, these guys will pay attention to your chain. They will pay attention to your chain. Everything, and say, your chain is on backwards. Okay?
It's put on backwards.
It's put on backwards. Your tire is put on backwards. Your nuts and bolts
No, your nuts ain't put up backwards.
Your nuts and bolts are not shiny and black. They pay attention to all details. They're all details. And that's what it's all about. When you want to step into these levels of there's levels to all this bike life stuff. You start off the beginning with your Huffies and those beginning starter bikes from there, and then you start managing yourself up, and then you start hitting to a plateau of the big boy games. These guys are in that plateau right now. These guys are in that plateau, and just like other builders out there that are in there, and we love seeing that. There's levels to this game, and you gotta go. What's up, man? Thank you for that. Thank you.
And it's funny, details, man. That's details. All that stuff makes a difference. And especially right now, like how hard it is to find stuff, and like people price gouging, like everything right now is crazy right now with everything. But having like that kind of stuff is like a little treasure box, man. That's good stuff.
Is there a particular bike that's standing out for you right now? And like if I tell you what was your top 3 bikes that's clicking to you, what would they be?
You can name one. The first one out there. It's the cyclist, the blue one.
Oh, the blue one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of detail.
Yeah.
It's a lot of detail.
He's got good detail in it.
He's got good detail on it.
Good thought.
And we've had conversations with them, and those conversations are true. That he said is like, you know what? I asked him who inspires you, and man, the guys that inspire me are the Chicago brothers with their bikes. I really watched what they did, and it's like they were my inspiration on it, and then they came out with that. So when they debuted it, because I took Oscar's bike or that bike to the house, and we were at the house, and then it was just us 3 chopping it up, and then we talked about that. And that conversation is true that you do inspire a lot of people in the bike community with like a lot of the engraving. Because you guys came out like a whirlwind, man.
Yeah, it's good to know.
It's good, whirlwind. I really hope. I can't wait to see what you guys are bringing next year. Can't wait.
We don't know about next year, but we're building something new though.
We have something in our pocket.
And what would be your your second one right now?
I really like Billy's bike.
Oh, dude, Billy.
Yeah, Billy's bike is bad.
And we don't even know him, okay? So
we don't even know him.
We don't know him.
He's a güero, I'm Mexicano. Nothing I like, eh?
We need to get that clear. We don't know the dude, okay?
But
but Billy's bike came out.
It's clean, it doesn't have that much, but it's a nice bike,
Enough.
It's a clean bike.
Enough to set.
Enough to set.
Yeah.
And for your third one, what else?
Me?
You pick.
Oh, okay. I ain't that bike. You ain't gonna pedal me. Third one. Damn. Third one.
Right off the top.
Right off the top. Well, Frank's stands out. The other one, what is it? Paul Tojino, his Hurricane.
Oh.
I think it's a good-looking bike.
Oh yeah.
There's a few out there, but 2 top choices for me are Cyclist, Oscar's bike, and Billy's.
And
for
Billy's?
me. Yeah.
Nice.
2 top. After that, there's a few out there. They've been out there for longer. So every Pedro's bike is good looking. The green one, it has the concept, but it needs a little more thought into it. But it's looking good. It's looking good.
Hey, man, and when you get constructive, I'm going to let you guys know right here, right now. If you guys get a little constructive criticism from these guys, they know what they're talking
Yeah.
about. Like, they just like they've been around it a lot, and they know. And then when you see their quality bikes, you'll understand. So it's never a disrespect on anything. They've told me things about my bikes, and then I take it into my in consideration, and then I adjust accordingly. Because that's just how it is.
Another cool bike that we're this year, a real badass bike. It's the Hard Times from Gary Winston in Canada.
Oh,
He couldn't make it because the borders closed, but his bike is
Hey, right now,
badass bike.
On the count of three, Gary me la pela. 1, 2, 3.
Gary
Me la pelas.
But his bike, I mean, that bike has detail.
Yes.
Detail.
Yeah.
If
Doesn't have chrome, but
But it has
that bike has detail, man.
If you
Detail
guys
on
look,
it.
if you guys go on that bike, it is by far a really sick bike, and somebody that's like really paid attention to detail and recorded everything.
Yeah.
You guys would really enjoy that video
Like
when you guys look
one-off
at it.
parts, he
Yes.
made them. I mean,
He's from Canada, from
He's-
one of the Chapaderos.
but man,
it's
that
a
bike
dope
is
bike.
badass.
It is a
I mean,
badass bike.
We are all in bike world, bike life. Let's not take anything like we're criticizing your bike as hating. Always take it as like we're criticizing as like some kind of advice to where it's inspiration. Like, oh, I see that he's got this. Don't take it as like, oh, we're copying. It's more about let's try to do something, improve it, bring it up. Let's get this bike world up. I know it's it gets expensive and everything, but at the end of the day, it pays off. So it's not hating, it's advice. It's advice. Pointing out things is just like, okay, he missed a nut here. He missed to powder that, Okay, that's not going to get you to where you ain't going to win the show.